Good morning, students.
Good morning, teacher.
How are you feeling this morning?
Sweet.
Okay, just bear with me for another 20 minutes only, okay? Is that possible?
Yes.
Okay, so today we are going to focus on the reader response approach. Okay, so reader response, you know what reader response is, how you interact with the text and share your experience with me. Alright, so let's meet our teachers. We have Teacher Arif, Teacher Wade, me, Teacher Anisha, and Teacher Sarah. Can we greet our teachers today? Okay, good morning. Alright, so next, I will share to you our learning objective of today. So first of all, you will be able to respond to all the oral questions posed by the teacher. You can identify lines from the excerpt that shows the main theme that we are going to learn today. And number 3, answer the discussion questions but in written form. Right, clear?
Yes.
Alright, very good. So, before that, I want you to watch the video later very closely because I need you to guess what story are we looking at today. Okay? Before that, remember I asked you to stop talking, please. Okay, remember I asked you to read this book?
Yes.
Okay. So today we are going to look at one story from this book over here, and you need to guess the title based on the video. We can focus there because there's hints in the video. Right, next.
Relax, man. This is your shadow, man. Embrace it.
Embrace it? Like this?
Yes.
Okay, so can someone tell me what is happening in the video? Maybe Fakru?
It's a black shadow.
Okay, so he saw his own shadow and what? And got what? Shocked to see his own shadow.
It was a maze.
Okay, he was amazed. Okay, so did anyone manage to capture the hint of our title?
Embracing your shadow.
Embracing Your Shadow by Chua Kok Yi. Very good. Alright. It's not going to be that easy. Okay, so I want you to test because you said you read, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it will be very easy for you to answer this question. Okay, so Teacher Arif has passed the sticks to you. Alright, so your task is answer the question. It's very simple, just true or false. Okay, so if it's true, you show me the green flag, and if it's false, you show me the red flag.
Okay.
Okay, you don't need to turn it down. We are just learning red flag, green flag. Alright, so are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, very good. First question. The narrator has a wife named Siti and a daughter named Amina. Is that correct? Wrong. Okay, the answer is false. Okay, you're not in the character, right?
No.
Okay, alright. So, the narrator has a wife named Rose and a daughter named Luna. Okay, next, last one. The narrator is obsessed with another woman in his thoughts. Yes. Correct. Okay. So, who was the woman? Someone unknown. Mysterious. Okay. No name. Okay. Very good. So, he was thinking about a stranger he met years ago before he got married. Okay. Very good. Give yourself a round of applause. Okay, so before I pass it to the next teacher, I'm just going to briefly tell you what the story is about. Okay, so there are 3 characters, the main characters here, the narrator, the wife Rose, and the daughter Luna. So this man is actually very obsessed with another woman, the mysterious woman that he did not actually meet face to face, but he just like saw her from a distance. So he's very obsessed with that woman. Is that right?
No.
Because he's married, right? Okay, it's okay. In the story, he admits it that it's his fault, but he claims that it is not cheating. Okay, so we will learn about this story more with the other teachers here. Teacher, let's give a round of applause for the handsome teacher here.
Okay, everyone, are you guys still with me? Yes. Okay, what are we going to learn today? Yes, team. So before I go in detail, anyone knows what is a team? Maybe Fakro? Underlying idea, yes. Hakimi, it's true. Okay. I have this picture. You look at this picture, and what does this picture infer? So what it is? Cheating, right? Yes. Okay, today we are going to focus on cheating and infidelity. Yes. Okay, now I want to ask you a question. Are you guys familiar with the term emotional infidelity? No? Okay, now I'm going to explain what is emotional infidelity. So, emotional infidelity refers to emotional attachment or intimacy with another person, which basically means you are in a relationship with a particular person, but then you have a thought or love towards someone or towards another person. Okay? Now, I have this scenario, and I want you to identify whether it's cheating or not. So the first one is, before that, teacher Alicia already gave the thumbs up, right? You have the green thumbs up and the red thumbs up. So if it's cheating, raise the green thumbs up. And if it's not, then raise the red thumbs up. Okay? So for the first scenario, your partner tells you they were working late, but their co-worker later mentioned they left the office hours ago. It's cheating, right? Why do you think so? Because he might go and meet another person, right? Okay, let's move to the next scenario. Your partner gives you the password to their phone and allow you to browse through their phone. Not cheating. Why do you think so? Yes, it's being honest and have to trust, right? Okay, last scenario. You find a text message on your partner's phone that reads, "Can't wait to see you tonight." From an unknown. Why do you think it's cheating? Yes, it's cheating. So, for the next one, I will pass to Teacher Sarah.
Thank you, Teacher Ari. So, it seems like all of you are eager and on track to answer the questions all correctly. So, for the next part of the activity, we are actually going to take a look at one of the main messages or theme from the story, which is the harshness of emotional infidelity. So, are you guys okay with it? Yeah. So, since Teacher Ari has already told you what emotional infidelity is, let's just jump right to the activity. So, for this part, I'll be showing you some excerpts later, and you need to tell me, you need to help me to find which line actually indicates the theme that we are looking at previously. So, can you do that? Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. I like this energy. So, let's just move on to the first excerpt. So, I want you to look at the screen now and read this on your own. Okay? Are you done? Okay. So, you're done? Okay, that's great. So I want one brave volunteer to come in front and tell me which line actually indicates the theme that we're looking at today. Okay, Amina?
It's the line, it is my fault. It is my fault. After more than a decade of marriage, I still cannot stop thinking about you. Rose must have set the secret place you occupy in my heart. My inability to love her completely must have been a torment to her all these years. She is right. This is a mistake.
Yes. Let's see if you're right or wrong. So it appears that you are right. So before that, why do you think you choose this line?
So firstly, this line indicates the harshness of
he doesn't love her as a whole and start to think that the marriage is a mistake. Okay, so when you cheat on someone emotionally, you do not invest your emotion to your partner, and that's bad for a relationship because it can cause emotional distance, ruin trust, intimacy in a relationship, more on the whole emotional damage. Thank you so much. That's a brilliant explanation. So indeed, when you are not loyal to your partner, you will somehow ruin your relationship and also ruin a marriage. So thank you so much. For the next excerpt, I want you to do the same as well. Previously I forgot, but I need you to also justify why do you pick the line. Okay? So yeah, please look at the screen and read on your. Okay, time's up. Alright. So, which line do you think shows the theme of the harshness of emotion and fidelity? Perhaps, anyone? Aileen?
It's the line that I have.
Sorry?
Yeah, that's right. That's the line. I've not been unfaithful to her, not entirely, nor has she been to me. Still, there's no point in an argument.
So, are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, let's see if you're right or wrong. Okay, you are indeed right. So why do you choose this excerpt to show the theme?
I think because when the man admits that he has not really been faithful to his wife, my understanding is emotional infidelity will really alter a relationship. So if they think of anyone else despite having a partner, it hints that this type of infidelity can complicate a relationship, especially in marriage.
Okay, thank you, Azin. Yes, it's actually common sense to be committed to your partner, especially in a relationship. So thank you so much for that. Good job. Okay, the last excerpts I have for today from the text. As usual, read this and give me a justification. Okay, time is up. So who is the last volunteers that can help me read this line? Okay, what about you, Man?
The line that I choose is additionally I would emphasize what you and I made better to my wife, but I have never thought of it as cheating. Surely I don't fully could be my wife do that. Perhaps the subject of their desires of movie stars, celebrities, or ex-partners, but with me was always you.
Oh, that's terrible, right? So why do you think this line shows the harshness of emotional infidelity?
I just designed because this line showed that the main character admitted that he is struggling to blame for being an emotional and faithful. He realizes that his actions have affected his marriage. When the text talks about a secret place in his heart, it means that he's keeping this emotion hidden, making his emotional connection with someone else feel secret and it suggests that he's feeling vulnerable without honest and with the sense of intimacy into his emotional involvement with someone else.
Okay, thank you so much, Ma. Wow, that's a very great explanation. So I think that's the time that I have for today. So to sum up, I think it's the reason why I asked you to justify is because it's a reader response approach. You need to give your opinion and also your understanding based on what you're reading. So for the next part, I'll pass to teacher Daniel.
Okay, thank you, Teacher Sarah. Can I have the... Okay, so now it's group discussion time. So I would like all of you to get in your groups. Okay, quick, chop, chop, chop. Okay, I assume all of you have been in your groups already, right? Okay, so let's start our discussion. So for each and every one group that we have right now, each of the group will be provided with 3 distinct questions, which are hot questions. So the first group will be given a question, and it sounds like this. If you were in the protagonist's shoes, would you prioritize the past feelings for someone you barely know, or focus on your current relationship? Explain your choice. So just imagine if you are the narrator, would you actually consider your feelings, your desires, or would you be grateful for what you have, in other words? So for the second group, your question sounds like this. How does the protagonist's ongoing thoughts about the other woman make you feel about his character? Do you sympathize with him, or do you find his actions questionable? So are you with him or are you against him? And lastly, for the third group, your questions are like this. In your opinion, is it realistic to expect individuals to completely let go of unfulfilled desires, or do these desires become a part of one's identity? So basically this means that, do you think that the protagonist can change, or do you think that he will be stuck with that type of personality forever? Okay, so right now you guys can take a few minutes to discuss the question that was proposed before, and after the time is up, you have to present your answers in the front. Okay, discuss. Okay, time's up. Now it's presentation time. So I would like the first group, one representative from the first group to come to the front and present your answer.
After we discussed, if we had to choose, we will focus on our current relationship. That's because the life we have built with our partner, the experience that we have shared, and the responsibilities we have are more important to us. While past feelings might have some sentimental value, but we believe in putting effort into the present relationship to make it stronger and more fulfilling.
Okay, thank you for your answer, Fakrul. Everyone give a round of applause to Fakrul. Okay, so based on your answer, on your group's answer, I can tell that each and every one of this group has common sense. Okay, so the next group, please. Okay, Matthias.
So, considering the potential harm caused by emotional infidelity, we would lean toward finding actions questionable. Being emotionally faithful or loyal to your partner is really important in a committed relationship. Some people might see the protagonist's continued thoughts about another woman as breaking the trust and commitment he made to his spouse. In a simpler terms, it's that he's not fully keeping his promise to be emotionally true to his wife.
Yes, no doubt. I really agree with you, Matthias. Everyone give a round of applause for Matthias. So Matthias said that we have to be trustworthy and faithful to our partners, and this is really true in real life situations because, of course, we want to take our partners' feelings into account, and we want to maintain the trust between us and our partner in order to sustain a good relationship. Okay, so the last group, can you present your answer, please?
Alright, so in our group's opinion, it is completely realistic for individuals to completely move on and let go of unfulfilled desires. It means that over time, individuals can move past these unmet wishes. It's just that human beings have the ability to adapt, grow, and focus on new experiences, allowing us to shape who we are based on the present rather than holding on past desires.
Okay, thank you, Loma, for your answer. Yes, this is indeed correct because everyone can change, but they just have to have the willingness to and have the mental capacity to do so. Okay, so thank you all groups for your answers, and we'll move on to our last slot for today, which is the world of opinion. So after learning how cheating affects one's emotions, could you share how to show loyalty to your loved ones? Okay, so as provided by teacher Anisha, you've been given by sticky notes, so you can write down your answers and paste them to the wall of opinion in front. Okay, so we have a couple of answers in front, but I will read just a few. So the first one we have, we must keep our promises and honor our commitments. Yes, this is very true indeed, because as a partner we have to hold on to what we say and we must not go against what we have promised. And the next one is always be truthful and open in our communication. Yes, I also agree with this statement, because in a relationship we must, in a sense, be transparent to our partners and not keep secrets with one another so that we can gain each other's trust. Okay, so before we end our class, let's have a short recap of what we have learned today. So first of all, we learned about the theme of emotional infidelity, the harshness of emotional infidelity, And next we had a short quiz regarding the story in which Miss Anisha tested on the events that occurred, whether it's right or wrong. And then we looked at the excerpt from the story to determine which statements shows the act of emotional infidelity. And then we had a discussion regarding questions that I think there are emotional infidelity. So for today's class, I hope you all have learned something useful, and I hope you guys can apply it in your daily life. Thank you.